week on TNA Xplosion, Gia Miller goes around the ring with Jake something. The Don West, you've got to be kidding me. Top 5 trending topics of the week, in case you missed it. And in our main event, we're taking you back to Emergence 2024, where it was Mike Santana, Joe Hendry, and the Hardys up against the system. But up next, it's From the Vault, presented by TNA+. Xplosion starts now.
Jarrett had to admit that the Olympic gold medalist, Kurt Angle, got one over on him and Mick Foley at Final Resolution in earning this shot, in earning this return match, and Jarrett knew it right from the start that he was going to have to prepare for war against Angle. That's exactly what he's done. Jarrett comes out of the blocks on absolute fire. Sleeper hold attempt by Angle, countered with the low blow, and the ring announcer Dave Penzer mentioned no disqualification match. Those rules apply here. Both sides agreed. Both Angle and Jarrett said that's the way that we're going to decide this.
It has to be that way,
and
Mike.
TNA management rubber stamped it. They said, turn both of these guys loose. You're right. That's the way this has to be. The clothesline by Jarrett shoots him all the way out to the...
Wait a minute! There's the War Machine as you see him just throwing stuff! He's here! Obviously in pain! But Rhino has made it to the building! We'll give you more on that when we get it!
And boy, look at Rhino, his clothes torn. Obviously on that receiving end of the beating from the main event Mafia. They left him out in the vacant lot here in Charlotte, North Carolina. But Rhino has arrived here at Genesis, and Jeff Jarrett just takes Angle, and there he goes right into the guardrail.
I'm gonna tell you something, Jeff Jarrett has totally dictated how this matchup was gonna be. You know what, when you put a man's family online, that's what can happen. That's the kind of situation it's gonna be. Look at this. Jeff Jarrett sends him right into the guardrail over here, and now, oh man, look at this.
Jarrett takes that 24-ounce beer from one of the fans at ringside and throws it right in Angle's face.
Just anything that he can do, every little thing that he can do to take advantage of the situation, humiliate Kurt Angle. And look at Jeff, now as he's just thrown beer on him and done everything that he could. Tell you what, oh man, Kurt Angle caught him and sent him right into that guardrail, sent him with an unbelievable force. Unbelievable force.
Bad landing for Jarrett out on the steel here. Boy, Angle all of a sudden, that explosive move, firing back, and that one caught Jeff completely unaware, and Angle rolls out, and yes, no disqualification here in this return match from Bound for Glory, and Kurt's right on it. Full court press, there goes Jeff. Oh man, and you see that right into the side of the steel steps went Jarrett.
Well, that's what Kurt Angle can do. He knows how to turn it around, and he's ruthless. And that's how it is, just wicked impact shots. As you can see, he throws him back into the ring again. And this crowd is just feeling it. They know that they're witnessing something just unbelievable. Two people that hate each other more than two people can even imagine. Oh!
Off that quick snap, off that quick suplex, Angle on him for the cover. You're right, competitors as well as fans here at Genesis in Charlotte, North Carolina at an absolute fever pitch for this match. And look at Angle with those stomps. Look at the boots, right, one after the other, into the head and into the face of the King of the Mountain, the founder of TNA.
I mean, you can just feel the hatred, and you feel that in every kick to the head, every smashing of the face of the steps, the backbreaker. I mean, everything has had an extra force to it. It's been unreal. Already from the start, it's been unreal. As Kurt Angle's turned this thing around into his favor after Jeff Jarrett started off like we've never seen him.
And how about Angle? With almost every impactful offensive move, he's right on top of Jarrett with the pin attempt. And now going to try and ground him and try and wear him down. And Jarrett's going to try and feed off this crowd. Maybe get that adrenaline rolling one more time. He had that huge burst right at the start of the match. And now he's got to get that rechanneled.
Well, Kurt Angle, though, look at his form. That's what being an Olympic wrestler does. He knows where to get his legs, his knees. He knows how to get that base as strong as it can. It's so hard for Jeff to get to his feet. Jeff spinning around trying to fight for a shot, trying to find any kind of an opening, and it looks like he finally has, but Kurt just lets him do it because he goes right after him. But Jarrett gets the boot up, Mike.
Just as he came in, Jeff was able to get that boot up, but then as he comes back out of the corner, Angle is there, waiting, prepared, and unleashes the belly to belly. He released him high overhead, and you can see Jarrett favoring the back of his head and his neck.
Well, he hit hard. I mean, he hit that head hard. Now, Kurt, 1, 2, Jeff able to get the legs up and use it to force those shoulder blades up off the mat.
Angle using the hair of Jarrett to bring him back up like a handle. And as soon as he gets him up to his feet, that big uppercut, that forearm shot takes him and snaps Jarrett right back down to the mat. And you see the contact that Jarrett made with the canvas, the back of his head crashing down again, and Angle continues to neutralize.
I'll tell you what, every punch is just a little harder than normal. Every kick, every uppercut, everything that you do when you force them into the rail is just a little bit harder than normal, because you want to make sure that you're getting your message. These two guys just trying to let the other one know, hurt the other one as bad as they can anytime they can. Right now, Kurt, real methodical all of a sudden. Got that sleeper hold in, just holding it in tight on him, pulling on those elbows around that neck so he's trying to take away his breath. But Jeff, he's just willing himself to his feet.
You can see that Jarrett can feel it at this point. Playing off the crowd, back up to his feet, but then Angle cuts him off, stops him, gonna try to go for the slam. Instead, Jarrett's prepared. The perfect counter to the Angle slam is that deep arm drag.
I'll tell you what, he just let the momentum carry himself forward. And here it go. Wow, what a shot! And he just sent Kurt Angle all the way over the ropes. Unbelievable move as he let the gravity take over, and he sent him high, and Kurt Angle landed hard.
I don't know that high does it justice. Look at this. All the way down to the concrete, and we come back live with Jarrett. Oh, Jarrett over the top, and he just crashed right down, and I think their heads collided.
I'll tell you what, Jarrett caught, and it's just what happens. He back foot caught the top of that rope, and he hung there, and he was landing back down. We got to show you this, and you'll see what I mean. Here he goes over. Oh, but he takes the shot. Both of them catch their heads.
Well, they sure did. You can see that Jarrett reached out with his hand and caught Angle on the way down.
Oh, look at this.
Look out. Here comes Jarrett right here by the broadcast table. My God.
Just throwing right over the top. Knocked him down. Just the momentum. As Jarrett knocked down right here as they're trying to get control. This matchup has just been so intense. I can't believe it.
And Angle goes over to the timekeeper and picks up the bell. And he's just ripping the bell apart. Look out. He's waiting for Jarrett to get to his feet. And the second that he does, Angle. No! God! God!
Oh, my God! Oh, my God! He just hit him with the bell. Just smashed his head. Oh, that was sickening. And it was right in front of us. The blood is just
My
pouring.
God! Look at the blood come out of the head of Jeff Jarrett. I can't get over the impact of that shot with the timekeeper's bell.
Unbelievable. Kurt Angle not stopping at anything. And another shot to the head. You can just the intensity is off the charts. Right here in front of us, slams his head on the table.
My God, he's like a maniac. He's like
animal.
a man possessed. Don, there's blood all over us here at the broadcast table. Those shots to the bloodied face, to the bloodied head of Jarrett. Oh my God.
Kurt Angle, this thing, I'm telling you what, you couldn't, words can't describe what we're seeing here. The viciousness that's just in play is unbelievable.
And Jarrett with a desperation move up the ramp, Don. And I think Jeff may have momentarily turned this thing around.
I'll tell you what, Jeff, though, he's hurt bad. He's hurt so bad. We saw the shot over the desk, and we saw that shot by the bell. I mean, he's just hurt so bad. But he's got to do something, anything out of desperation to turn it around.
And I mean, think of this, Don. The longer this match goes and the more that blood just flows like a faucet from the head of Jarrett, you know he's going to be weakened. Is his Angle opened up?
It might be blood from Jeff. I'm not sure. I can't see, but it wouldn't surprise me. And you see that Kurt Angle is. I think he is cut on the head. Is Jeff Jarrett able to turn things around here? It's unbelievable. After everything he's taken, that's what determination will do. That's what this company means to him. It means everything to him, Mike.
The founder of TNA, fighting for his life, fighting for the future of this company in what has boiled down to the most personal war we've ever seen. And look at Jarrett rock him that time. Caught him with that right hand. He reels away. And then with Angle, whoa, right off the edge of the stage there. Jeff caught him with the right hand and Angle able to catch himself. Jarrett drives another shot in.
He knows he's got him in an unbelievable predicament. Just trying to get him to teeter off. But Kurt, oh, wait a minute. Oh, my God. Ankle slam. Ankle slam. Jarrett through the table on the concrete. Oh, my God.
That picture tells the entire story as Jarrett tries now, senses that his one move here is to get the ring ropes, and when he does, Kurt Angle draws him back, brings him back out to the center, and how about the reaction from Angle that time?
I'll tell you, he just let him get so close to the ropes. He knows how it is, and oh, Jeff able to roll through. I don't know where he found the strength to do that, Mike, but he rolled through and sent Kurt Angle outside the ring, but it cost him, and Kurt's on his feet. I'm telling you, Kurt is getting himself even more psyched up.
Look
Here
out.
he comes back. Oh my God, the guy just
Pushes the timekeeper out of the way and picks up the steel chair to come back inside the ring. Look out, Jeff. Look out, Jeff.
no disqualification. Nice drop kick. He drop kicked the chair right to his face.
And now, Jarrett again. Stroke! Caught him with it.
He brought it right on his head. Here it is. He's done it. Oh my God, Kurt Angle got the shoulder up.
Amazingly, Angle able to get that shoulder before the 3 count. I mean, Jarrett hit his move. Jarrett hit his stroke, but it wasn't enough.
I'll tell you, that's just something that's just never say die attitude that both these guys got. You, like I said, you're going to have to kill him to beat him. Both these guys have that same mindset as Jeff puts Kurt up on the ropes, knowing if he can bring him down from up there, he has a chance to end this thing and prove a point, beat Kurt Angle twice in a row.
Gonna go for the superplex. Jarrett's got Angle up top. Angle fighting it off. Shots into the rib cage, one after the other. And he's able to push Jarrett all the way back down.
When you think of what that body's already gone through, just think of those bones jarring again. When he hits, but Jeff gets to his feet, and then he catches the drop kick. A glancing blow, though, as he's able to get up, and look at this.
Angle slam. There it is. He hit it.
No, here it is. 1, 2. Jeff Jarrett somehow gets the shoulder up in time.
Not one shoulder, both shoulders up to make sure that there's no doubt that you're not going to get the 3 count. A dazed Angle tries to regroup as well. He just hit the Angle slam, but it wasn't enough. Jarrett with the stroke, both men with their patented finishing moves, and now the straps come down.
Oh, this is his opportunity that he has right now where he's just trying. Oh, Jeff Jarrett able to kick him away.
Jarrett up in the corner. Angle charges in, and he went shoulder first into the corner. You heard the gasp from the crowd here at ringside as everybody saw Angle go in shoulder first.
I'll tell you what, he went with such force. Jeff Jarrett, look at this. He's got the guitar in hand. He knows that Kurt Angle hit himself so hard into that steel ring post. One shot with the guitar, and he'll get that measure of revenge. He's hit him before, but I promise you there'll be extra force on this one.
Here it is. Oh, just when he went for it, you see that low blow, that kick between the legs by Angle.
I'll tell you what, Jeff Jarrett wound up, and the fact that he wanted to hit him so hard is what cost him there. It allowed Kurt Angle to hit the low blow, and now Kurt looking at that guitar, and you know he's thought about putting that through Jeff's head 1,000,000 times.
Angle has Jarrett's guitar. Jeff, slow to recover. And instead, Angle goes over and picks up the steel chair, almost as if he's weighing his options here.
Well, you got to figure which one is it going to cause more damage. He holds the guitar up, the crowd responds. He holds the chair up, the crowd responds, and he wants to, he just saw the one-gun salute. gives him the finger, and he wants to finish him off with his own weapon. Oh, man!
My God, what a shot to the head.
That's it. Oh, what?
You've got to be kidding me! You've got to be kidding me! A steel chair shot like that to the head!
I think it's a situation where you've just dealt with so much pain, somehow you're able to block it out. I mean, it just means that much to Jeff. Trying to get the guitar to go, and he misses, and now Kurt's got that ankle lock again.
There it is. Ankle lock applied. Jarrett fighting through the pain again. Is he going to be able to hang on here? Is he going to be able to get to the ropes to get a break?
Those screams are even making it through the crowd. That's the pain that he's in, and he's going to tap. He's got that hand up. How can he not tap? How much more can you ask anybody to take? Either one of these guys, as Kurt Angle is absolutely ripping that ankle apart. He's pulling that ankle off of the leg. Oh, man, you can just feel it here as he cinches it in.
Ankle lock applied. Is Jarrett going to pass out from the pain? Is Jarrett going to tap out?
The leg's got to be numb. He's got to have no feeling in it at this point. Just the feeling of a shooting pain down his body. Look at that look in his face. Trying to find the willpower somehow to keep from tapping. How do you do it at this point?
What's he going to do? Back up to a leg. He rolls through. Pin, two.
No!
God! Oh, so close. So close to Jeff Jarrett getting the pin. Look at him stalk him. Look at Angle stalk him.
I just don't think he had the strength. Oh, now Kurt's pulled him up. Oh, but Jeff Jarrett turned it into a DDT.
I think he was going to go for the Angle slam. And in mid-move, Jarrett dropped him. And look at Jeff fire up.
Oh, he wants to nail him with that guitar, that signature trademark of his. He wants Kurt, that's the last thing for Kurt to see before it's lights out. Oh, it's already busted. That's all right, Jeff can find some part of it to use. Nah, he says the heck with that as he hobbles over and he grabs the steel chair.
The steel chair that Angle used just minutes ago to inflict further damage. Angle doesn't know that Jarrett's got the chair in his hands. And as soon as he gets up, you know that Jarrett wants to hit this out of the park.
Oh, a shot to the head. If Jeff Jarrett can cover him, this is over. That just creamed his face, but look at Jeff. He's holding on to that ankle. The pain is unreal. The ankle might even be broken for all we know. We have no idea. We have no idea what he's even walking on.
Jarrett slowly crawling back. Angle knocked out. Is Jeff going to try and go for the pin? He's going to lean back on it. Here it is.
1, 2. Oh, man, it took him too long to get.
Throw the quick reversal, and Angle gets the 3 count.
Here is your winner,
Kurt Angle, Mike. Took an opportunity there. It looked like Jeff had it, and Kurt Angle found a way to get the win.
And now, here on TNA Xplosion, it's time for the Don West, you've got to be kidding me, top 5 trending topics of the week in honor of the late great TNA Hall of Famer, Don West. At number 5, you can be a part of one of the biggest years in TNA Wrestling's history in 2025. Join us for our events in El Paso, Texas, the greater Kansas City area, St. Joseph, Missouri, New York, and Los Angeles, California, all a part of a mega on sale that occurred back in December. You can take advantage and get these tickets now at TNAWrestling.com. At number 4, as announced last night on TNA Impact, we will see Mike Santana go one-on-one with Josh Alexander. Who is the true standard of TNA Wrestling? We're going to find out on Sunday, January 19th, live on pay-per-view and TNA Plus in Dallas, Texas at Genesis. At number 3, the countdown continues. TNA Wrestling is so proud to be collaborating with Blacksmith, the brand for premium wrestling merchandise. Officially licensed TNA apparel will be available for pre-order beginning on Sunday, January 19th, the day of TNA Genesis. Visit blacksmith.co.uk/TNA for more information. TNA and Blacksmith, forged by greatness. At number 2, the hits keep on coming for Genesis. As we learned last night on TNA Impact, Masha Slamovich will defend her TNA Knockouts World Championship against Rosemary in a Clockwork Orange House of Fun match at Genesis. And at number 1, speaking of the Knockouts, Tessa Blanchard will collide with Jordan Grace at TNA Genesis. You can get your tickets now at TNAWrestling.com, or you can join us live on Sunday, January 19th on pay-per-view and TNA Plus. Genesis in Dallas, Texas to kick off 2025 for TNA. Still to come, we're going to wind the clock back to Emergence 2024, where we saw Santana, Kendry, Matt, and Jeff Hardy up against the system. But up next, it's Around the Ring with Gia Miller, starring Jake Something. Welcome back to TNA Xplosion, and now it's time for Around the Ring with Gia Miller.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Around the Ring. As always, I'm your host, Gia Miller, and today we've got an absolute unit of a man sitting down with me. It's Jake Something.
Was that a cool pose?
Oh yeah,
Okay,
it was.
I just wanted to
Jake,
make sure.
I had to throw that in there because I talked to Joe on a previous episode, and a large portion of his episode was talking about just how physically impressive you are. He said that when you're all in the tracksuits, in these lovely new tracksuits, that you all look like the Power Rangers and that you're the leader.
I'm the leader?
Yeah, yeah.
Cool. I want to be the Megazord, actually, if we're going to be Power
And you know
Rangers.
what? That's what I thought.
Is that
I
what you said?
was like, I don't know. He might be the villain because he's like bigger than everybody.
No, the
Or-
Megazord
Oh,
is
wait.
when they all combine together.
Oh,
That's
I need
what
to.
I want to be. Yeah,
I see. Yeah, when they all. Okay. That
Yeah,
makes sense. I need
that's
to-
the vision.
I need-
You said I was a bad guy?
Well, in my head, like the bad guy's always bigger than everybody and like stronger than
I'm
everybody.
always so nice to you.
I don't know, Jake. I don't know. I've got some video evidence of you getting a little angry, but that's beside the point. Right now, we're in the holiday spirit.
Okay.
I want to know, what are you doing for the holidays this year? Are you excited for the Christmas season?
Well, recently, like a few days ago, I did do a photo shoot as Santa Claus.
No, you did not.
Yeah, and
Oh.
that was it was like a little charity thing we did. We raised some decent money for that.
Oh, that's awesome.
But obviously, I was kind of a sexy Santa.
Of course. Of course.
So no jacket,
Uh-huh.
but I had the whole other
Uh-huh.
deal.
Did it have some suspenders?
No, but I had the big belt, the
Okay.
big Santa belt. But I think
Yeah, yeah,
suspenders
yeah.
would have really sent it.
Yeah. I love. Did you like paint the beard or?
No, but I did have like a beard get up and the hair and everything. Actually, I did the full thing, and then we were like, oh no, you just look like Santa Claus now. And that's not quite the same thing.
Yeah. It needs to be sexy Santa.
Yeah, sexy Santa.
I get it. I get it. We're all about the knockouts photo shoots.
Yeah, I should have jumped in on that. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, we just did a saran wrap one.
No joke. I just talked to the photographer for that, and I just was like, "Oh, I'm gonna go steal someone's outfit and do a little photo shoot with
Yeah,
you."
you absolutely should.
Yeah.
That'd be a great Christmas gift for somebody.
For somebody.
For somebody.
For somebody. I don't know who, but somebody.
Well, do you have any like holiday traditions that you're looking forward to? Anything like that? Any foods that you're amped for? Because like I was telling Jordan that my mom makes this white chocolate bread pudding that like I took my first steps for it. It's so good. So I look forward to that every year. Is there anything like that?
Yeah, for Christmas this year, I'm gonna come over to your house and have a white chocolate bread pudding.
pudding?
So
Okay,
that's what-
yeah, hey.
No, I don't have any traditions. Really,
Shonda
so.
would love to have you. She'd love to have you, and it's like a huge thing.
I'll
Typically,
take it.
we'll eat it for days,
That
but
sounds like a challenge.
I'll tell her to make two.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
tell her to make two. Sometimes she does a chocolate cobbler.
At the very least, I know it will be maybe a little old. Bring some.
I can do that.
And I will eat it.
You know what? Even better. I'll get the recipe.
Okay, yeah.
I'll
now
perfect
we're
it. Well, because I don't know if you know this about me, but they call me the anabolic queen in my parts. So I tend to bake lots of things, but then I make them like super anabolic.
yeah.
So
protein.
Yeah, super protein, but it has to taste like the real thing. Yeah. Like it can't be like, oh, this is good for what it is.
Yeah, like every single brand of protein powder I've ever tried, it will say whatever the flavor is, but the secret flavor is bad.
Yes.
It's just bad.
It's just whey.
Yeah.
That's all it tastes like. Yeah. Okay, so I'll start working on that recipe and I'll.
You work on the recipe. I'll work on eating the recipe.
That sounds like a fair trade to me. All right, what are you inspecting?
Someone is a B word. It says that.
Oh my gosh, it does say that. Wow. You know what? I think that's what I love the most about these Around the Rings is that it's always a makeshift set, and you never know what you're going to get.
I cannot read that name.
Well, she made somebody pretty mad.
I think it's Frank.
Oh no, not Frank. Well,
Keys Kazarian.
That one makes way more sense. Way more sense. Well, Jake, thank you so much for sitting down with me today. I really appreciate it. I hope you have a wonderful holiday season, a wonderful Christmas, and I'll be hitting you up with that bread pudding.
Yeah, you better, or else I will be mean to you.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Guys, this has been Around the Ring.
Coming up in moments, following Andrew Everett's surprise return to TNA Wrestling last night on Impact, we've got a special edition of In Case You Missed It, and it's next on TNA Xplosion. Welcome back to TNA Xplosion, and now it's time for In Case You Missed It.
Yeah, as you can see, we're joining this match in progress. Big knees there by Ishimori. The stomp, he's got the home field advantage in Tokyo.
As we bring you this matchup, a cover by Ishimori, this courtesy of Fighting TV Samurai. From Pro Wrestling Noah and the international implications. Great to see our partners from around the globe. And of course, the X Division Championship of Impact Wrestling being defended here at Pro Wrestling Noah. What a kick and what a year it's been for Andrew Everett. We've seen him not only compete at Triple Mania, but here, competing for the X Division title at Pro Wrestling Noah. Cover, not enough.
You know, if you compete in Impact, you are going to learn the ways of the world and what it's like to compete on continents all over the world, and that's what's happening here for Andrew Everett.
Well, it certainly was a great 2017 for Andrew Everett, and I can't think of a better way to kick off as we get into 2018 this year by capturing the X Division Championship. Andrew Everett now confidently goes to the top rope. Everett now. Ishimori. Wow, what a bad landing, too.
And for a little corkscrew, not sure if he meant to do the leg drop there, but nonetheless.
Able to follow it up. Ishimori. Two. Oh, we nearly had a new champion. Ishimori has been a man who first competed at the top level in the X Division in the Super X Cup this last summer, nearly getting it, making it to the finals, but it wasn't until recently, when he captured that X Division championship, did he truly feel like he was fulfilled on his mission here on Impact.
You look at Taiji Ishimori, he defeats Trevor Lee, he becomes X Division champion, he beats his good buddy Desmond Xavier, then he flies home first class with the X Division championship around his waist.
What an accomplishment for Andrew Everett. It looks like Ishimori might be out. Referee is checking on him, and not sure where it happened in the matchup, but it looks like Ishimori's not moving.
Well, Everett, instead of going for a cover, perhaps a short victory, he wants to put Ishimori away in grand fashion.
Wow, what a way to do it. Andrew Everett now. A motionless Ishimori climbs to the top. Oh! Not so fast. Ishimori put the knees up, and what a harsh way for Andrew Everett to land that move. Let's take a look at that again as Ishimori.
Oh, all the oxygen just taken out of the lungs of Andrew Everett.
It appeared as though Ishimori hurt his neck, obviously favoring right side of his neck after this hard-fought battle so far. And Ishimori finding out how life as X Division champion can be very challenging. Oof, wow, what a right.
Everyone eyeing the X Division championship. They want the gold. Everett would love to bring it home to the United States.
And another right hand. Andrew Everett knows what it's like to compete on the highest level. Ooh, wow. Did you hear that?
That's the point.
That clothesline completely flipped Andrew Everett around, and a cover, not enough.
Strong style by Ishimori with that clothesline.
Ishimori now says that's enough, and he can barely get to his feet. Took a rough shot earlier in the match, hasn't been the same since. And now, wow. Drops Everett down. Here's a cover, 1, 2. And I thought he had him. The first title defense on Japanese soil for the X Division champion Ishimori, now climbing to the top. From the top, Ishimori.
Got him!
Picture perfect 450 splash. 2. And that's gonna do it. What a win. Wow. Let's take a look at how Ishimori was able to hold on to the X Division championship here in Japan.
Oh, just a powerful clothesline. Turns Everett inside out. The 450 splash. The victory and the best song in pro wrestling.
Ishimori victorious here in pro wrestling. Noah.
Up next in our main event, it's a star-studded 8-man tag team matchup. Mike Santana, Joe Hendry, and the Hardys against the System from Emergence 2024. This match is next on Xplosion. Welcome back to TNA Xplosion, and now it's time for our main event.
And now it's the System, just like that, taking over like a pack of wolves, picking apart broken Matt Hardy.
Ooh! Driving down Brian Myers. Tag made. Jeff Hardy is legal. Jeff Hardy, no doubt, has been craving this opportunity to get his hands on Myers and Edwards, former TNA World Tag Team Champions who were a part of him going to the hospital well over a month ago. There's the cover.
Out.
Oh, and that's broken up quickly by Edwards.
Great wherewithal from Edwards there, protecting his tag team partner.
Prince Valley trying to control the Hardy's corner.
It is never an easy job in these matchups. Look out!
A little whisper in the wind from the charismatic Enigma. And moves over the top. Twist of fate.
Hardy, not done yet.
Jeff Hardy's going to the top turnbuckle. Is it time for the Swanton Bomb? Oh, and JDC running interference. Jeff Hardy trying to collect himself.
Once again, after Magic Owen was looking for Swanton again, but not enough time there.
JDC bought enough time for the system and Myers to retaliate.
When you give the system an inch, they take 10 miles. And now it's Jeff Hardy who's in trouble.
Remember, Jeff Hardy is still legal, so Matt Hardy, Santana, and Hendry trying to will Jeff Hardy back into the ring. Has got to make a tag here. That's easier said than done, as you well know.
Absolutely. Just like that, tag team specialist Brian Myers and Eddie Edwards here, just using that.
Cover. Oh, and a kick out by Jeff Hardy. Shoulders pressed down. Again, another kick out. Edwards out of frustration. A third cover and a kick out.
Just relentless here with Jeff Hardy, continuing to force him to kick out, keep him going. It takes a lot more effort than most people say. I always say that.
Ripping at the nose of Jeff Hardy. Jeff Hardy trying to scramble to the corner, trying to make a tag. Moose positioning Jeff Hardy
very wisely.
Corner. JDC is legal.
Wise move there by Moose to drag Jeff Hardy immediately back to the corner. This has been tag team isolation 101 from the system when it comes to Jeff Hardy here.
Sternum first into the top turnbuckle. Covered by JDC, and Hardy gets to the bottom rope.
As Joe Hendry has infested this crowd here in Louisville.
Now look at Jeff Hardy trying to fight through, trying to get to his corner, and JDC went to the eyes, backing up Hardy into the system's corner.
Look at this, oh! Moose clearing a little bit of house on the opposite side of the ring.
You can sense the frustration with Hendry and Santana. Jeff Hardy's been isolated, a cheap shot there on Matt Hardy, and Moose taking another swing at Santana. And Moose looking back at Joe Hendry, the only man who's been able to pin Moose in the past year. The reason why Moose is no longer TNA World Champion is his Slammiversary.
Don't need any reminders of that. Look out!
Over the powerbomb. Oh, and a twist of fate by Jeff Hardy.
That's a huge opening for Jeff Hardy here. With only one team member left on the apron, the door is open for the charismatic Enigma.
Moose reaching for the system's corner. Jeff Hardy needs a tag. Here's Joe Hendry. Oh, and Hendry. Fallaway slam.
Is there enough belief for Hendry to take down the entire system?
Oh, and able to get out of the way. Now JDC charges after Hendry. Fallaway slam. Oh, now Myers. Myers is thinking about this move. Hendry, but he got Curtis instead.
How dare Joe Hendry?
And another fallaway slam.
Oh, look out, though, look out.
Oh, and a boot by Moose. Moose gone all the way up. Went for the cutter. Nobody home.
Simple, but very effective, Tom.
On the pump-up powerbomb by Hendry. Covered. Oh, and a kick out.
And Joe Hendry has changed the complexion, has changed the entire energy makeup of this matchup, of this building.
He's got a hold of Edwards. Think about the standing ovation. Oh. And now Henry and Edwards meet towards the center of the ring.
Huge collision. And now it's Hendry who might look for a tag, and there it is.
And now Matt Hardy, side effect to Eddie Edwards. Spin by Moose. Oh, it's Santana trying to get involved. Spin the block.
Holding Moose inside out, but look out.
Myers able to sidestep Santana. Big roster cut by Myers. Face first goes Myers. Oh, look out.
Not done yet, Tom.
This sold-out crowd on their feet. Swanton bomb.
But there's JDC right on his tail.
Oh, the Falcon Arrow stuffs out Jeff Hardy. And now Hendry, standing ovation.
Look out, there's Edwards.
Oh, standing blue thunder bomb. It's down to Edwards and Hardy. Go for a twist of fate. Got it.
Plants him in the middle, is that it?
Cover. Oh, and Moose pulled Hardy off of the cover.
Great job by Moose paying attention. Look
Twist
out!
of fate to Moose.
Hardy dispatches Moose. And now it's back down to Hardy and Edwards. Oh!
Oh, and a shot by Edwards.
The referee was out on the floor checking on Moose after that twist of fate, and now
Boston Knee Party.
good night, Matt Hardy.
The system wins.
Here are your winners, the System.
I don't know how many times I got to explain it. I don't know how many times I got to tell you. Sometimes it takes a minute, sometimes it takes an hour, sometimes it takes more. But in the end, any which way you cut it, the system always works.